let me eat champions.
Seen a separatist slap. Don't kill me.
That slap was beautiful. I don't know why I'm saying that, because you know how people from Anambra are like, but did you see, my aunt was like, but did you see the slap? I said, I don't care. It was beautiful. I would like to imagine it was.
Are people like split on like who whether she should have slapped or not? Like,
no, but they just don't really necessarily understand the excitement, because we didn't really like feel the slap.
Yeah,
we just heard, cut the camera.
You said I caught the camera.
If you listen to the end, it was so funny.
Then you now see the MC. The MC was not trying to separate other people from intervening. Hey.
But now, the person, how can in 1 week they slap you in front of everybody? Then your husband is now EFCC. God.
Oh, the Obianos are having it tough, man. That's crazy.
They're having it so
Did
tough.
you see? I don't know which of them, but there was one person that they were holding. Like, there was one guy that was hugging the babe all through to separate the fight. The guy was hugging the babe. I think it was hugging Bianca. I don't know if you saw that video. You saw it.
I didn't see that one.
Like, watch the video again. When they were separating them, the guy was hugging Bianca.
Like, was hugging Bianca.
Bro, you know, you're trying to tap current from babe. I'm not supporting any this thing guys used to do, but back in the day, now tap current. Yeah, that guy was tapping current, man. Former head of state, man. This one a head of state current, man. Highest.
She was never head of state.
The wife of the head of state.
The wife.
No, they were never head of state. Now they were head of.
They were never head of state.
They were never head of state
in their own Biafra.
For Biafra
was a country for however long, now 6 months.
Please respect it. 3 years, 1967 to 1970.
Oh shit!
The guy says 6 years.
Like, guy, don't play with my people, bro. Sorry, don't play with Biafrans.
Hella rude. You are hella rude.
That was I was trying to be funny. Honestly, I forgot how long the war was for, man. To be honest,
because you were never interested in the war. That's the issue.
Actually, you're not even born.
No, the thing is, Manny is always dissing me about the war. Don't even pretend like.
Guy, don't say this on this pod, man.
No, I'm not going to say what you said. I'm not going to say what you said. It's calm. But guys.
Actually, sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Before we go on, I'd like to call back to last episode when Emmanuel had the guts open his mouth to say that I reached out to him for a guy I've never seen before.
Yes,
people. I actually looked at this guy. No, I said that I was going to come back to this pod and address it next week. And this is the next week. I've never seen the guy before. The guy is a fine, good-looking guy. But I've never seen this guy before. Like, it is crazy. No, we've been through this, because if I have, I would have sent it to any of my friends. And none of them have ever seen him before. So I would say it again. I do not know this guy from Jack. And I did not reach out to you about this guy. Okay? Okay.
Jack on day.
I hate this guy so much. Chooks, continue. Random. Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, what was I even saying? Damn, I've lost my chain of thought. But
no. You're saying random. You're there to segue.
Oh yeah. No, I was saying how somebody my friend was telling me that diesel price right now in Nysc is 700 per liter, from 300 per liter, 350 per liter to 700 per liter. Bro, that's the wildest shit I've heard. Sorry?
I think on 350, I didn't know.
What's 350 now? Diesel, not full now. Diesel has always been more expensive.
Mine is just that I had like people, everyone just wants to cloud chase this thing. I had like some people that I follow, not follow, I saw them on my feed. They're making so much noise about it, and like how like things are getting so expensive and blah blah blah. But tell me why you're now eating out every single day. You're now like, and where you're eating is like the high top restaurant, but you're not acting like as if you're like struggling like everyone.
But isn't that like a typical Nigerian thing?
But this one is just very disgusting. Why? For your tweet to blow when everybody is talking about, oh my god, diesel is high, you now tweet it. Like, what kind of stupid behavior is that? No, but what you specifically tweet is just more like like it sends wrong message. Like, it's just, you're not better than a pastor that is stealing
I promise
money.
you, everybody in Nigeria right now is telling you Nigeria is hard. Even the billionaires are telling you Nigeria is hard.
That's what I'm trying to say. They are saying it, but they're not. Their actions are saying otherwise. They are coming to say because they are stealing more. So it's not hard for them.
Yeah, but I get
people
where
are there throwing party. Throwing big party.
But Deedee, one thing I would say is I get where people who do that come from. Because that type of thing where it's like, for lack of a better word, for you to relate to most people, you have to like impoverish yourself so that it will not be okay. That kind. All of us they struggle. All of us they wait for manna. You get
That's
so you
the
not look like
thing.
you're
It's
above
annoying.
anybody.
Yes, but then
But
all your
is it that
actions says
humility?
other.
But
No,
that
it's not
humility?
because then you. It's not because then all your actions says otherwise. Like you can't just because your words are like actions go louder than words. Your words say, "Man, it's hard. We're all going through this together." But then you're like driving like it. No, actions say louder. Like don't say anything at all and just be who you are. No one is begging for your sympathy or your humility or for you to show that you relate. No one wants your relation. Like just stay quiet and do what you do. Like don't piss me off. Like
that was like me back in secondary school. Everybody is complaining, I'm hungry. Me, I say, me too, I'm hungry, knowing they have provisions in my locker.
Bro, I was literally about to tell a secondary school story about this whole thing. Is that type of thing where God, I know I have enough things saved up, but guys will be like, "Oh boy, nothing day school. Tuesday meal is dead." I'll be like, "Guys, dead. I'm starving, bro." God,
they don't come ask you. That's my strategy. When they don't come ask me, by the way, this way you're not talking. Do you have this? I don't have.
No, I don't get. I don't get.
Bro, Sapa don't reach everybody's domot.
Just be like, hey, no, guy. The way they starve right now, the way they starve. No, but Deedee, I think it's something that we've bred from this thing. Don't you remember those people in secondary school that when they wait till lights are out, you will not see somebody under that pillow?
Yo, you not be hearing rapper.
I can't really relate because we were never allowed to have provisions.
No, we're not allowed now, but you smuggled it now.
Oh, okay, let me confess. Me, I smuggled too. If anybody's listening, let me just tell you, I used to have chin. My mother used to give me chin. You know, there's a zipper. So you know they'll tell you to empty your box and search. But then there's like a zipper before you have like the sticks or the line. I don't know how to explain.
Guys,
so she'll take that zipper and put the chin inside there.
Can I say something about Deedee secondary school? So my sister went to Deedee secondary school.
Anglican girls.
No, Louisville.
It's not Anglican.
It was not Anglican. Anglican girls, for lack of a better word, no, ew, bro, yuck. Bro,
stop. He's always saying this.
Guy, I don't know why he keeps saying that nonsense, bro. But it was Louisville. But you guy, Manny, you think they search in NTIC, you think they search in CKC. Louisville is 100, but they're searching you like you're going to Iraq, bro.
Yeah, what the hell?
They will search
touch my clothes like
they will
that.
take out your pants in front of everybody.
They'll empty it, bro.
And they'll shake it. They'll shake the
They will shake it, bro.
They will tap it. They will shake it. They will rub it. They will massage it.
But do you know the funniest thing about this thing? The funniest thing about this thing is males are there, but all we're just seeing is just pant on the floor.
Yeah.
But it's so wild, bro. It's so wild.
They didn't used to do that thing well. It was just very useless. Like the way they used to search, you'd be like, isn't all school? Do you say that thing there? You can't sneak anything by them, nothing. It was even but there's a time when they'll actually tell you like what you wear. Because when you come, they'll be like, why you actually wear socks? And they'll tell you to wear slippers. Because if you wear shoe, you can slip it inside your shoe now and your socks.
Yeah.
If you wear slippers,
so tell you to resume with slippers.
The sand, some people resume the slippers, yeah. And then you know the sand is red sand. So you see your leg. By the time you finish struggling, sorry, auntie, sister, you finish struggling, your leg will now be ashy. I don't know why people do this thing to their children.
The thing with Louisville is that like a good chunk of the road in the school was untarred. So if you see the struggle,
all of it.
God, guy,
when you drag that box,
by the time you're done dragging box, visitor, parents, or student, everyone's brown. Everyone's just brown.
Sweating. Come and see smell. You've not it smells dirty. By the time everybody is smelling there, the filthiness. Yuck. I don't know. But now, boarding school, I don't know about that.
But this is what this is smuggle, guy.
Bro, enough, man. Like if not with Foster Clark's nutrients.
Foster Clark.
What the heck is Foster Clark?
You don't know what Foster Clark is?
You don't know Foster Clark?
Oh my god, Deedee, come on, man.
Bro, Foster Clark was crack, man. Everything you see was good, bro. Foster Clark, that strawberry flavor.
Did you ever lick your Foster Clark? They used to lick your Foster
Bro, yes, now. You lick, you put in your hands, you lick. The one that people come and say, give me small, you pour it in their hands.
You now pour in their hands small like that.
Bro.
Yeah.
Those are the boys popping bottles in club now. I don't pop for Star Cracks in your hand. All those boys popping bottles, they wear shit, they wear Dior. Christian Dior. I don't pour these things out your hand. Bro, that time now, shortbread,
that shortbread doesn't it feel like as if you're breaking your teeth when you're eating it? I think it's so hard.
But you break it.
Yes.
Shortbread is so that
I don't lose my wisdom too. Yeah, I've never thought that. Well,
yeah, I don't know if it was like only us, but is there like, did you guys used to add like Nutricin into your custard?
Yeah, ew, man, what the hell?
Yeah, you know what? Never mind.
That's hella disgusting.
I knew you guys would come. See, no, mind you, this was my first high school. This wasn't like, please.
I don't really care if it's your last high school. That's nasty.
That actually makes sense now. Fucking CKC, bro.
Oh no! No! I knew it would be that school. Those people, they look like aberos. They always look like a seed. Like, you know, when girls come to their school, the time when they actually went, I think I went to school, went to competition. They were salivating. Yeah. You know when boys are in your mouth, you see saliva coming from their mouth. Those boys are yuck, like dogs. Yeah.
CKC, I remember, man. This was like 08. This was 07. I was writing common entrance. Like, I was in Abuja and all now. So, like, we normally, central area now. I used to school in Asokoro and all of that. So, regular central area vibes. And then my mom started entering inside bush. She said, we're going to Wahala to write common entrance. I was like, where are we? I was so lost. We're driving. I slept, woke myself. We've not arrived yet.
You never reached.
I wrote that because as I landed at school, I looked at my surrounding, man. I said, there's no way I'm coming here. I failed that common entrance intentionally. I said, there's no way in hell. Like,
oh, God, is that not what happened to me? I failed Loyola, I failed Louisville. Did they not come back to me 3 years later? My mother was determined. She's like, "You will go to this school. You will go."
No, but I know there was a time, but for babes, like Louisville was it, bro. Like, fam, because respectfully, I'm going to name all the schools, all the all-girls schools in Abuja. Yeah. If you're going to handmade, Wahala.
Which one be handmade?
There was handmade in Wagalada too.
What the heck?
So basically,
in that Wagalada, there was somebody else.
There was handmade. There was Anglican girls, there was Louisville, there was Regina Patches, and there was...
I know Regina Patches.
There was the final one.
Hosted the smell. Okay, I had to go to that school where every state day like this. I said, the order was too much, man. And all the babes would have been looking hungry. You now see them long and just steam. You know how CKC guys will be looking at babes. That's how Regina Patches will be looking at guys. Man.
Oh, fucking Christ.
You know the thing? I hate the fact that...
There was Holy Rosary too.
I know Holy Rosary. I hate the fact that...
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I hate the fact that parents used to do this thing where you see children are clearly starving. You see that they are starving. You're like, Abadi Gerigo. You're looking sweet. Don't have to hailing you.
But the funniest one is you see someone is clearly looking malnourished. You're like, they must be reading their books. They must be reading their books well. They must be
somebody looks like as if they have kwashoko even. But what you be saying, you'll be like, wow, look at your neck, looking so long and nice. I'm like, what? What the heck?
Mine was different too. Momsy saw me that first time she came to visit me. I was looking thin. Bro, from there, she said she has to come every Friday, man. She came unfailingly every Friday in just one day.
Guys, because your school was in the middle of town, because NTI was in the middle of town, let me scatter. If your parent can be making it to Guagalada
every sun.
That Guagalada. See, you know Guagalada when you come from the airport, because I stayed in Lagos, obviously. When you come from the airport, for years, I went to Guagalada for 3 years. Do you know that it was literally my graduation week, that it was the first time ever I went left instead of going right. When you go from the airport, after the tall trees,
into the town,
yes, immediately.
So you're not really in Abuja.
Bro, right. She was not part of it. She was in a different area council. She was in Guagalada. Guagalada is different from
that Guagalada. Civilization has not yet reached there. When I was there, civilization was not there. I'm like, making you get there, see, you can be lost or phone, everything just goes down. Then I used to listen to this song I used to listen to in radio. It was Natty Natty Kiki Natty Natty. They used to play that song. I knew the same name of that song.
That's like Guagalada FM.
come
Different
and see
from
me,
Villa.
tears will start coming down my eye. I love listening to Natty Kiki Natty.
Did you used to cry going to school? That's crazy.
Yo, I don't know. Yo, I was the same, man. Going back to school, I
Used
used
to
to
cry?
dread it. Not cry, but I used to dread it. I'll be dragging my feet.
I didn't used to cry. Yo. I entered in high school, in first, senior secondary school. But I used to be so sad. Like, what kind of life is this? How can I leave Lagoon? And I'm just coming here to be looking like, what is this? And I started finessing my way through things, finessing. Before you know it, I said, they brought hot water, thank you. Before you know it, I started having hot water to shower every time.
Wait, hot water was a luxury.
Come on, Truth. Are you trying to tell me your sister didn't tell you? They used to shower with cold iced water.
Jesus Christ.
As in,
that makes sense, man.
It's
That's
so evil and it's so unfair. Jesus Christ. No, but it's so unfair.
Your life. Yeah.
I legit can't believe that there's so many things that was overlooked, and in the attempt to, they're training the child. It doesn't make any sense. The bucket you used to carry was all those iron buckets. You not be putting stuff in your hand. Then when you're SS1, you wash toilet, God, drama. I wish, my friends, one of my very close friends' place, I should tell you that when they said she washed toilet, I brought yellow gloves. The way they laughed at me, I was like, yeah, ew. Before you know it,
this is their hands or what?
Yes. That's how they wash it. No, not use their hands, but like they'll touch the toilet cleaner stuff with their hands and everything. But me, I'm actually wearing yellow
your
gloves.
Head now when you get a fresh skin.
Before you know it, I start drinking malt. I'm still Malta every night. There's nothing I enjoy. I start having special meals cooked for me. When they eat beans, I'll be eating like porridge. I'll be eating like sweet things. I start having things set up for me.
How?
When my mom sees determined, she's determined.
Did how was the transition going from like all them like bougie, like the bougie school to like, obviously not saying that Louisville is not like not bougie, but you get how's the transition going?
The transition, it was tough, but it was actually very tough. I'm not even going to lie, but I think what happened was when I entered SS1, so that's grade 10. I wasn't the only one that was from Lagos, so I had other people that was making that transition. But they were not making transition, based on what I think, they're not making that transition from that kind of bougie school. It was schools that were like, yeah, but it wasn't like because at that time, Lagoon, Green Springs, Atlantic Hall, BIS, they were all bougie, and every other school could not relate to that. So I was coming from a bougie one. Then you're telling me, water is coming from tap in my house. I should go and fetch water from the other side of the road to the other side of the road. Then the cold water. I used to cry. The water would be so freaking cold. I said, saying I'm having pneumonia. I'll now stay in my room shaking. They'll now tell them that they now all had like 5 pairs or something. I had like 10. I could not do that. You know, I had to sit down and be washing under the sun. I'm not staying in one side. I came as a senior. And I think when I came that's the thing, I came as a senior, so I had a lot of luxury where I didn't come as a junior, so I could go get through things.
Did you Manny, what time was you guys rising? What time was you rising?
What are you rising?
Like, what time did you wake up?
It was very early. Oh no, I didn't wake up early. I didn't wake up early because
CKC was 4:45.
I didn't wake up early.
4:45. You're waking up. Cold
Why?
water. 4:45.
We used to wake up early like that, because Muslims had to go and pray.
So am I Muslim? They should go pray.
Everybody's awake. Guys, CKC, then you now wake up at 4:45, but you're going to the back. You're going to go and fetch water on your way to because the bathrooms were so far from the hostels. So you finish fetching water on your way into the bathroom. You just see a line of seniors just waiting in front of their own bathroom with empty buckets. Then they just tell you, boy, Ace, fill 'em. So basically,
what I think is
this bucket you carry for like 10 minutes. You're about to fill someone's bucket.
Sometimes there will not even be water. No, people are wicked. Sometimes there will not be water. They'll tell you, and later when you come, they'll say, "Why are you looking scruffy?" That's so stupid. And if you're nice to people, they'll fetch water for you. But I'm just thinking about so many things that people used to do. All these reverend sisters, God bless their hearts, because that's not how you treat a child of God. That's not how you.
But I know Reverend Fathers in CKC had their own chefs. Like they had their own like separate chefs from like what we ate. Was that the same for you guys? Was that the thing?
Where are you allowed to see that place? That place was like heaven.
So basically, CKC is run by like Reverend Brothers. So the Reverend Brothers, they lived in their own separate community. They had their own chefs. Then the students, we had the people that cook for us, because those ones are not considered chefs. They just cook for us. So like, bro, the pee was wow. So the taste of our food is
definitely was different.
Obviously different.
So they didn't even care about like what you guys were basically even eating. Yeah.
But just survive. Just survive.
Yeah.
That's it. Right?
It's very interesting to see how those schools are right now, because I know that I was seeing pictures. I think Louisville, their floors are like better than even Lagos roads. I'm like, oh wow,
See, exactly.
You people can do this. But it was just like very unnecessary. Like even the Reverend Sister places, we're not allowed to go there. It was like heaven, literally. If you step in there, you don't know what might happen. You just die. It's like you're not allowed to see. No, for real, you couldn't go there. Like I can count how many people ever went there. And the reason why I went there was I used to form. Man, my start coming 419. I was a real 419. I was a real 419 in that my school. I was, because I got a lot of things that, thank God, I survived. But
all those like missionary schools to give me very cultish vibes, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, because, like, you're just so programmed. Okay, you wake up, you do this mass, you do that mass. Everybody's, everybody, whether
they were instilling discipline.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, regardless of religion, you have to follow, you have to.
No, but like your parents knew. When they brought them there, they knew it was part of the rule book they signed that regardless of their religion, that's where it now became very funny how a lot of parents would be like, we're Muslims, or we go, when they go back home, they'll be doing all that, but you carried your child to a Catholic school. They don't have an issue with
I think that was another thing that I found like tough, because in my head I'm like the Muslims that were in our school, I was like, damn, like I don't know how they're balancing it, because now by default, like in secret, they're forcing you to like read the pray the rosary, not read pray the rosary, and at the same time
attend mass, everything.
I'm like, damn, that's
learn all the prayers. Yeah, and I'm like, then your parents will now come, and later when you now grow up and you're like, oh, I don't know. Oh, they'll now start getting and start doing, oh, God, I forget. Like, but you literally you took them to a Christian school. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good. Why? Because Christian schools have good education. But yes, but also realize what you're doing. If you really believe in this religion,
I get the whole Christian schools have good education, but I don't know if Manny P knows this school. It's called El Amin.
I know it.
He's in ABJ too. You might as well. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Like, yeah, good.
You might as well go there, bro. Because El Amin is pretty good. El Amin is good. Yeah. Like, so in my head, I'm like, I don't know, bro. But in the meantime, guys, let's introduce ourselves. We've gone 20 minutes in.
20. Talking about what, please? Yeah.
Secondary school.
Rather about secondary school. Yeah, guys, please, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, for sure. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of For Yans Only. My name is Deedee, Dalu, and yeah, very glad that you could join us today. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Dude, what is happening now? We're currently. Why don't you add Manny D to that?
Oh, I don't understand. You want to pick one. When I add that, you start catching feelings. When I don't, you start catching feelings. Pick one.
Well, let's just be consistent, man. Yeah, I like consistency.
Oh, shut up.
Well, the voice you're hearing right now, the very soothing voice, is Mano. I also go by Manny P on this podcast. I also like to say, well, I've been kind of rude. If you're a first-time listener, thank you for tuning in. Send us like a fan mail. Tell us how you heard about the pod. And I hope you as I said, I like consistency. I hope you stay consistent and follow us in this journey. More to come. Also, just before I go, I'm just going to give a very special shout out to, she knows herself. I call her I'm going to give a shout out. I'm doing this.
Yeah. Honestly, she deserves it. I know
she deserves it. Like, she listens to this podcast, listens to every episode.
I don't understand what is silent. Yes, she deserves it.
I can't say her name, but like, yeah, she knows herself. Like, within me and Chuk, I call her super fan. And, so...
Okay.
Yeah, just keep on doing the good job. Keep on sending us.
Do I know her?
No, you don't know her.
Then trust me, she means super fan.
She's
you can't call someone
us topics. Like she sends
us topics, and
like
she remembers the episode more than you do, sir. She remembers the episode more than I do.
Okay, shout out to you, my dear.
Like this baby was yarning me about. I think I said something about like, because we started talking because I was like quite intrigued, and I was said something about like, I think guest or whatever, and she was like, yeah, you can bring one of those guys you play ball with on Sunday. You can bring them to be on the pod. My mind, I was like, wait, what? How did I play ball on Sunday? Like, I don't have her on Instagram. So, like, she wouldn't see, like, me reposting, like, my goals or assists because I score and I assist. But, like, I was like, bro, how do you know this? She was talking about how, like, she remembers, like, the episode with Stanley and Clifford, so Joshua Cliff, from, like, back 2020 December.
Christmas,
like,
yeah.
You get, like, for you to actually remember their names, because when I listen to Peace, like, sometimes I don't remember the people's, like when I listen to podcasts, I don't remember. If they're not popular, I wouldn't remember the guests they had on it. But like, for them to actually remember Stanley and Clifford, I was like, okay, yeah, this babe actually knows what she's talking about. So, shout out to you. You're a real one. Keep on sending me topics. One day we'll have you on this forum, and I'm sure it'll be a blast.
It's in our forum.
But can we talk about something? There's this agenda. Okay, so Chicks go first, and then.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna. It's Chooks here, guys. I just dipped now, guys. I actually love when I open my Instagram and I just see green circles everywhere. It makes me feel like, honestly, I feel special, bro. Like, on God, I feel special.
People that add it to private.
The close friends.
Why are they adding you? What do you have to offer this boy?
I'm such a good guy. Like,
it means the guy can keep a secret. Man.
Thank you. Like,
this
exactly.
It doesn't mean. How do you know? Someone else can keep a secret?
Guys, I assure you guys, you can trust me because, guys, I barely even speak. So, like, there's nothing else to say.
This guy is mute, man.
Yeah, I will speak to you and you alone, but I will still speak sharp.
But yeah, guys, I really appreciate the green circles. But like, I'm happy actually. Forget. I know it's social media. You don't mean to take it like seriously, but guy, it genuinely makes me feel happy. I'm just like, damn.
I love it for you.
Like, you trust me. Man. Yeah, you trust me too. Oh my God,
like,
trust
fuck
me
with
too?
you, man.
That's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, guys, it's Chooks, by the way. Yeah, my P say something.
Oh no, me, I was just gonna add, like, we need to get this narrative that because a lot of people now are say, okay, they should do something, or like if something related to the pod, and apparently I'm like a villain on this podcast because they'll be like afraid, they'll be like, I'm going to probably bash them or something on the pod. So I'm like, like, we need to get this narrative. I'm a very nice guy.
But Manny P, do you think their fears are coming from a valid stance? Knowing
based
your
on
history.
Based on what I give off on the pod, sure. Yeah. But like, if you know me, that's why Deedee, has the audacity to be going back and forth with me. So you can tell that I'm not, I'm not an asshole. Like,
did you say audacity?
You can tell that I'm more like that. I'm a fun guy. So yeah. So like, I'm gonna try and change because obviously, like, I don't want people to be like looking at me and not being able to like yarn me, and they were like, this guy will just let me not be the Motolani of of Twitter.
Bro, you're slowly reaching that part because, guy, at this point, people are scared, bro. People are getting scared of you, bro. They're like,
you have to be able to cover the. Shada, okay, that one to say it's a private chat. Let me not talk to Kanye West that is revealing DMs. I'll keep it private.
That's cool, man. So yeah, what we've already yarned about the Separatist slap.
I want to talk about something. Everyone thinks this is such a nice babe. Like, everyone thinks this is such.
Who thinks Deedee is such a nice babe?
God.
Yo, who thinks Deedee is such a nice babe?
There's this babe, my friend, and like, I think because she's always challenging me.
So like, so sweet.
Basically,
sweet.
Me, I get why a lot of babes, they don't like, my opinions. Like, I get it. Like, it's on. If they actually agreed with me, they'll be
because opinions are flesh.
There's a problem. So Deedee is always against me. So in essence,
I'm not
that's
always.
why I get it. A lot of times,
I think I just slap your senses back, but I'm actually very sweet. I'm a very sweet person. I'm very nice. I'm very caring. Whatever it is. What's that? All those things people do. Motivational speak. Everything you want. Talk to me. I'm here. When you used to run to me with your problems, and I solve them just like that. I'm your doctor. I'm your Dr. Phil. When you used to come to me with cry face and teary face. I always clean those tears. I wipe the tears off. You can call me. Ring, ring. I know you know my number off head, so don't worry. But yeah, call me.
The assumption is that your number is even safe, man. That's the craziest part.
Hey! Oh, Emmanuel.
That's the craziest part, man.
Emmanuel is taking me to go and do my hair. Don't mind this guy. Just saying rubbish.
That's definitely not happening.
Yo, guys, I just, Manuel, it's true, Seth. How you preparing for your this thing? Have you gotten your haircut, your manicure, your pedicure?
This boy, he hasn't gotten anything.
trip,
I've shown the rest of the world. He hasn't.
Dude, not yet, man. Tuesday I'm getting a trim. I want it to be fresh. As you know, just as soon as I land, because that's the ultimate panty wetter. And yo, I didn't really hear you guys when I got piercings this week. I got piercings this week.
Where?
I got studs on my earlobes.
Oh, this year now. When did
Oh my god! No, because I watched RuPaul's Drag Race, so.
Yo, but no, like fair enough. Like it depends on how I feel about this one. I'm thinking of getting like one of those nose ones.
Nipples.
Guys, you've officially lost your mind. You've officially lost your mind. Bro.
No, well, Emmanuel, can you take a picture and send to me? I don't see you having that. I feel like yuck. I'll tell you if it's good or not. So yeah, take a picture and send to me.
Trust me, man. I went to church and babes are telling me that they like.
That's why you've not called me on FaceTime recently because you want to get that trim, and then you now be like rubbish boy. Yeah.
Babes are telling me they like my studs in church and stuff. And
in church, those babes are not focused. In church,
after service, man.
Who are those babes?
I can't call her name. I don't know if she listens to this pod.
Oh God! So is it a babe, not babes? Okay, noted.
Like two babes, I agreed on it. Like two babes.
So you see, that's babes. That's plural. You know, like babes.
Wow, I'm proud of. I'm not. Okay.
The next step is that I was doing like this. So the P is that I just want to at this stage in my life, anything that comes to my mind. Chooks probably does. Sometimes I'm very erratic, especially with decisions when I'm like, it's hard. Anything that comes to my mind right now, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay. This is my testing waters phase. Like I can wake up today and quit my job. Like honestly, I'm not even joking. Like I'm saying this.
You know why I'm laughing? Because Emmanuel can. Emmanuel that would like to work and he'll not be at work for almost a month. No,
but you know what's crazy? Like since I got this new job that I started in August, like I haven't been sick once.
I'm surprised. You know, I'm very proud of you.
I'm actually
I said you can call Emmanuel. Emmanuel can be on the bed.
I think you genuinely enjoy, like not that you enjoy.
He doesn't enjoy
fulfilled about this one. He feels more fulfilled than
I don't too, but it's just like
he
the responsibility is a lot. Like it's a smaller team. So the team back then, because me when I do something, I like doing it at least properly. So I know, like my previous job, any day I don't show up, someone can cover up. Like I'm not really missing. But in this new role, the team is quite small. So any day I don't come to work, I'm adding work to someone else. The next day will kill. Plus the next day will not be hectic. So I'm like, you know what? It's not even worth it. You get?
Yeah.
But guys, I'll wake up and quit. This boy,
but it's very possible. Like I'm not gonna say anything now. I don't know who listens to this pod, but like. You're going to see me probably doing a lot of things you'd have probably not imagined me doing. Because right now, like, I'm just in that phase. Because I did.
So, are you going to?
You know what?
Sorry. Mm-hmm.
But I just deep like, life is so short, and life is so like, like when I think about it, like, what is life? Like, what's the end goal? To be happy, right?
What is life?
To be fulfilled, right? What's the only reason why you're working right now? To make money, right?
To make money.
So I'm like, you know what? Like, I've been blessed and I'm grateful. I know, obviously, I can only do these things because I'm from a place of somewhat privilege. So I'm like, I want to do what makes me happy. And I'm going to do exactly that. I'm done doing what makes my dad happy, what makes my mom happy. No, this is real. This time, people that know me, I hope they can be able to draw this thing out. This is just a guy like you.
If they don't know you or not, like, what you're saying is good. I continue.
So every single thing, like I've thought of getting tattoos. The only reason I will not get like a tattoo right now is because I get tired of things very easily, people and things in general. So
apart from that, tattoos you can't wash them off. You want to start scraping your body.
Because it's so permanent. So I'll really get something that is like that thing is going to be permanent in my life, and like I'll probably get that tattooed. But
that's fair, man. I think it's like, because I remember this one time, Manny P actually called me This was like probably like a year or 2 years ago. My P just called me, and it was like, guy, he just spent the last hour just dipping life. I'm like, Papa, I'm not in your mood. Like, I was just chilling, I'm not in your mood right
I'm
now.
not your therapy.
I'm not in your mood right now. The guy was like, I just spent the past hour, guy.
Yeah.
Guy, let's live life. I'm like, just
Bro.
like, leave me.
Because especially as like told you, like immigrants, you know, like okay, we'll come to Canada now. You know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go to school. After you go to school, you're supposed to work and get PR. Once you get your PR, to me, at that phase, if you can, you know, cover your bills and at least explore. Me, I'll say, take your chances, man. Figure out what you want to do. Obviously, you have to work some odd jobs. If you, after graduation, maybe get your PR. So at least you know more. Because Nigeria should not be your last. At least if you're in Canada, you can at least, you came here to probably get your papers. So like, you probably want to stay here a bit longer than going back to Nigeria. So I'm like, bro, use this opportunity and just figure out what you're actually doing. Because me, I'm someone that always plays it safe, man. Like, even growing up, like, my mom was always like, I'm always so afraid. Like, sometimes when the kid first, when I was very young, they'll throw me up in the air. My mom would say, I'll just quarrel, like, inside a ball. Like, I'm literally afraid. Other kids, you know, they'll throw them up, and they'll be like, woo, woo. Yeah. Or my mom would be like, yo, like, I would just, like, freeze. Like, I hold myself so tight, man. Like, I'm about to die. So, I've just been deep in it, man. Like me, anyone that knows me, like even last episode, when people are telling me I cannot do something, that's exactly what I want to do. That's just my own headspace. So I'm like, I'm removing every limitation. Anything I want to do right now, I'm going to do it. Anything I feel like I want to become, I'll try. Even if I failed, okay, I failed, and then I'll go for it. At least I'll know I don't want any, what's it called, like any
We're not meant to plan a trip.
Yeah, me, I'm down. I'm always down to travel, man. As you guys know, I'm always down to travel, man.
Yeah, I'll definitely link you guys by God's grace, like this summer in Toronto. But the thing is, the difference is what I find fun. People don't typically find it fun. Like nice guys want to go to club. I want to go and watch tennis. I want to go and watch baseball. I don't want to go to club. Like, fam, I don't.
Yeah, I want to do all that one too.
Like I'm more of
like-minded people now. You find people that want to do all those things.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like typically, I end up going with like guys who are not Nigerian. But it's calm. Like it's calm regardless. Because me, I want to go for like comedy shows. I want to go and watch tennis. I want to watch baseball. Probably watch TFC play. That's Toronto FC. Like stuff like that. Man, I don't know. The whole like club scene personally is not my scene. Like it's just like I get bored, bro. Like I'm here. I'm like, why am I here? So I don't know. It's that's why low-key I like Vancouver, because Vancouver you can just decide to just enter your car one day and just drive out and go somewhere.
Can you invite us to Vancouver? Yeah,
you guys should reach now.
Can I still be doing all those driving P's with this guy, like the gas prices?
Oh no, I respect myself these days, so I don't need to do that one now.
Oh my god, has your gas prices gone down? What's it looking like now? Because here it has gone down.
Right now it's like 197 if you're
Jesus
buying
Christ.
regular, but if you're buying Costco, 187.
No, but it went down. Like, because we were seeing 170, 180 here. Now it's 160 something.
Yeah, but like,
so yours should have gone
when
down
it went
too.
up, it was 217.
Oh!
Yeah, our gas prices are always high. Are always the highest in Canada. Gas prices are always the highest in Canada.
270? Oh my god.
Yeah, like regular gas prices in BC are usually like 170, 160, 170.
That's ridiculous, honey. Ridiculous.
The one thing I've looked about Canada is like everything balances itself out. So I think BC income tax is not as high as Ontario's income tax, which is not as high as Montreal's income tax. But Montreal's rate,
you guys don't
cheaper.
Have tax.
No, like income, like what I mean is the rates are lower. Obviously, we have, but the rates are lower. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Even talking about, I do get what you're even talking about tax. Have you guys filed your taxes yet? Man, that money be sweet right now. You filed it already?
Wait, you filed your taxes?
I got my tax returns March 8th even.
That's why you're cashing out, darling.
Wait, guy, wait, when is the deadline?
It's like April.
End of April, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but money is always on point. Fuck it.
Money, when money is involved, bro, do that P quickly and get your bar back, man. Why are you stalling?
I think I'm just like nervous. Like there's a particular amount of money I will want back. And maybe my thoughts is now like, what if I don't get that money back? And I need to get a new phone. My phone is like messed up.
At that point, you're not getting it back.
But I don't know. I don't know why I'm stalling. I think just thought of Oh, anxious. I want to get that money. Oh, you do it yourself.
Nah, I have an accountant, but I'm looking for like next year I might get someone cheaper because look, this guy charges me like $80, man.
Oh my god, I think it's based on do you add is it just only your income that you give?
It's just income, like just like my T4 and then just
you have to
basically
give
my
wealth,
T4.
but you went to give wealth simple stuff, no?
Yeah, well I have a TFSA. TFSA is tax free.
Yeah, tax free.
What of the
If I had like an RSP,
like
all
them accounts are all of them are tax free now.
No, RSP. If you redeem from your RSP,
you
get taxed that year.
You get taxed.
So you claim that one. But if it's a TFSA, anytime you withdraw, it's tax free.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yes.
You found it already. Hey. But Mano, we had a conversation. I said that I told you guys when you file, you should send my what's that word? My when they pay you.
Remember the word.
Wait, let me ask my sister.
Yeah, direct deposit.
No, not direct deposit. When you're oh my god, what's this? When your parents give you money each
pocket money. Allowance.
Oh, pocket money. Allowance.
No, it's even another name, but yeah, we can go with allowance. Yeah, I meant to send me my my cut. My upkeep, yes, my upkeep.
Yeah, I can't wait to be giving my wife money, man, and then like, this is for your upkeep. Around the house.
I kid you. I think the funniest thing I hear about is when people in NYSC tell you, "Oh, government just paid us our alawi." God, that P is so funny, bro.
God, alawi.
Yeah. Oh my god, but my guy just go to camp. My guy just go to camp. He's in Niger.
Okay.
Bro, if you see this bunk, see this bunk bed, hey God, I thought secondary school was bad. If you see the bed, hey God, I say God forbid this camp.
Now latrine, I've been normal toilet.
Bro, I don't even know which one it was. He didn't show me that part. He just showed me like the hostel. These guys they are meant to live, no survive, not live, because you can't live there.
Yeah.
This hostel they're meant to survive in. God, I was like, bro, man. And mind you, this is a guy who just came from the abroad.
Oh God.
He literally just came from the abroad straight to Niger State. Straight to me now.
Yeah.
I said, bro. I was like, bro, how is this transition? He said, it's God, though. It's God, though. I said, bro, man, that NYSC thing is looking long.
Guys, look, right? But, man, I know I'm choosing Lagos or Abuja. I can't do it anywhere else, respectfully.
But it's a cruise
when do you plan on doing NYSC?
I don't even know, man. I was thinking about it before, but
I want to do it a lot of people.
Ahead,
I swear, if I do it, I'll do it a lot of people.
If I do it, do it in the East, guys. Let's do it in the East.
I beg, end this pod, man. Get out from here.
Yeah, please, like, how are you even trying to promote right now, man?
But I'm telling you, it's funny. The East, first of all, cost of food is cheaper than Lagos or Abuja. And cost of living is cheaper than Lagos or Abuja. You're catching more cruise. You go to Enugu clubs. Enugu clubs are popping. Like, you know what?
See, isn't there aren't there terrorists there? Like IPOB and ESM?
Guy, please, IPOB is not. You know what? I can't even speak on this.
The Nigerian government called them as a terrorist organization.
Did they?
Or they're a mafia group.
If they did anything, the Nigerian government tag them as, I accept it. Let's leave it like that before you. I'm not trying to get into any trouble. But yeah, man. Wait, what other topics? What other topics do we have today? No, guy, are we doing the Am I the asshole?
Am I the asshole? I can run through one real quick, bro.
Alright, give me something.
Right, let me just pull up the article then.
We cross this funny son. I don't know. That feels it was killing me, man.
Yeah, Recross is a clown, man. Did you see the one where he was chopping down a tree?
Bro, I saw that one too. Gary Cross has become so funny recently. I never knew the guy was actually that funny, bro. Rose.
I mean, a lot of people are like multi-talented, man. Like someone like Vince Staples. I think Vince Staples can actually do stand-up comedy.
Biko, who be Vince Staples?
I think Vince Staples live. No, sorry, it was Vic Mensa I saw live.
Vince Staples is this guy that he used to sing with like Tyler the Creator or Sweatshirt, all those guys back in the day. But it's not your type of music, Deedee, so don't worry.
I don't
How do you know? Do you know I'm very flexible with music?
Did you know?
Do you
Do you
know
listen
that?
to rap? Apart
Did
from
a lot of babes
apart from
are not.
Paul.
A lot of babes are not. They
I
don't listen
actually
to.
do listen to rap. I just
Apart
don't
from
listen to
Paul.
vulgar rap. I don't like vulgar rap.
Okay, this guy raps
Did
gangster rap.
you listen
Like
to Wizkid every week? Say she tell you,
I
she tell you, say
don't.
you don't think that's vulgar?
No, like I like rap. I like rap that has like sufficient like black. I listen to black, like stuff like that. I like.
That's not rap.
What's that? He raps as far as
The guy sings and raps.
That's
Not
singing. That's not rapping.
he raps. Sha. I like it. I listen to rap, so share it with me. That's all I have
But
to say.
I think the biggest irony is when like the nice babes are like, oh, this other type of rap is very
I
vulgar.
said what
Fam,
I said.
have you guys listened to what Whiskey says on a normal?
Yo.
I said what I said. I listen to rap. Send it to me, okay?
Small body, big engine.
Big AJ, what? Like what's he referring to?
Yeah. I wish it's wild for that line, Sha. Small body, big engine. Yeah, you know, back in secondary school, man, all those short, small guys, they'll try to make themselves feel good. They'll be saying, what is it they call themselves, man? Small but mighty.
Small but
mighty. I'm like,
but those guys are fast, right? Those guys are fast. They are playing ball.
Yeah, stubborn guys, man. That one in Golo Kante as nigga in secondary school, man.
Was he good?
Yeah, the guy is good, man. I can't say his name, but anybody that went to NTIC knows exactly what I'm talking about. But that guy did like pairs. Like,
the guy did intercept.
The guy was his DM too, bro. The guy is on your matter, man. Short guy like this, man, just disturb you. disturb me. I said, guy, free me now. Yeah, but anyways, I have the P up if you want to go ahead.
Oh, no, man.
Alright, so in case if you don't know, I think this was back in season 2, like on season 2 or season 3. We used to do this segment. We had this segment where we'll just usually go over like am I the asshole stories, and basically then after I read through it, we'll just get everyone's opinion. So that's exactly what I'm about to do right now. So here we go. So the story basically, I'm just gonna read the story. I'm not gonna say the heading. I'm just gonna read the story. We were at a wedding 2 days ago. A friend of ours was getting married. Many of our friends were also invited since we were all a huge company and we all know each other. At some point, the girlfriends, partners, wives of the guys were left alone at the table, and we kind of chatted and left the rest of the men to have some space of their own. So this guy's girlfriend, in brackets, that guy is also a friend, was with us at first, but after a while, she got up and started going around her boyfriend. I guess going after her boyfriend. That's what it meant. Yeah. Should not leave him alone. And me and the other woman found it extremely disrespectful how she kept following him around, not giving him space. So I called her name and she told her to approach him. No, I called her name and told her to approach me for a bit. I kindly told her that she's being disrespectful by following her boyfriend around and not giving him space to spend time with other men, and how she should sit down with us instead. She said, thanks, but I'm okay, don't worry about it, and left again. I followed her and told her she's looking like a clown, following her boyfriend around like a lost puppy, so she better act serious and sit the fuck down with us. That's when she got up. That's when she got all pissy and told me to mind my business and how this doesn't concern her. Yes. I guess how this doesn't concern me, is what she was meant to say. She left and went to find her boyfriend. Then her boyfriend came to me, and she put in brackets again, her boyfriend's also a friend of mine, so she just reminded everybody her boyfriend's a friend of mine. It's not as if I'm doing ITK. Then her boyfriend came to me and told me I was out of line, trying to police what his girlfriend does and what she goes and where she goes, and he told me she has social anxiety and it's one of the few public and crowded events she's attended in a while and doesn't do well with strangers, which is what we are to her. I told her I was looking out for him. I told him I apologize. I told him I was looking out for him in case she annoyed him by following him around, and I just thought he should have some space. He told me I should have minded my business and not gotten involved. So, end of story. Is she the asshole?
Yeah, she's just not even an asshole. She just needs to mind her business. Like, do you like my boyfriend? Like, why does it concern you? Like, I don't really see why. And it's just the fact that it's not even like you showing concern to me. It's just more like, you're like, oh, leave him alone. Come and stay with us. Hey, are
Yeah.
you queen? Like, who do you think you are? No, I don't want to leave him alone. Has he complained? Did he complain to you? And even if he complained to you, why is he doing that? Like, who are you? I don't know who you are. I don't know you from anywhere. And you're now telling me I shouldn't hang out with the person that introduced me to. If he doesn't, nah. Some people need to mind their business. Legit. Like, mind their business. Nah. The lady stepped out of line, not saying, like, not minding her business. That's what I have to say.
I get where you're coming from, but like at the same time, that's her.
You
friend.
mustn't always go against. It's not okay. You must.
Deedee, I'm not going
You
against
must
you because
not-
it's fun
even the guy-
going against you. I am.
But the guy
I'm just
even
saying
said
my
it.
perspective.
But she said that she found it extremely disrespectful. To who? Extremely disrespectful to who? Me hanging around the person that I care about that brought me to an event, regardless of you knowing if the person has social anxiety or not. Why are you finding that extremely disrespectful? I don't know you from Jack. Why is that disrespectful to you? Like, who are you?
So
I don't get.
yeah,
It's complex.
I don't.
It's foolish.
You know, even with social anxiety, like before, because like I've had a scenario where like a friend of mine was like in a group of like friends. I got everybody all together. Like I should also listen to this pod. Fuck. But anyways, I'm not gonna call names. So she was in a group with like a bunch of like different friend groups. Like I got everyone together, and like I was trying to like tell her to like like go and socialize and stuff like that. And she told me she has social anxiety. Like she doesn't do well in crowds. And then at that point, it dawned on me. I was like, like, because normally if it's my guys, I'm like, guy, you shy. You know, guys now, guy, you shy, go and yarn now. But I've never really taken into account that some people actually, do have social anxiety and like they find it hard, like expressing themselves in public places, especially with people they are not like familiar with. So I'm like, at that point, as soon as I guess she didn't know, so that's like I can also see maybe she didn't know. She just thought it was like a thing of maybe she was just why is she just following her man around, let him have.
But what's your
but
business?
No.
Yeah, but that's her friend now.
It's not her business, and she was out.
Yeah, but that's her friend.
No, she was not a friend. She was not a friend. No. She was not.
No. I mean the man,
the boyfriend was her
who she's trying
friend.
to protect.
Okay,
She thinks he's her friend. He's not her friend because she's doing like as if I know what he wants. I know. You know when some people start being so protective over people that they don't even rate them in the same level. Calm down. Like calm down. If I'm your friend like that, no. But if he would even have handed her to him. He would have handed her to her and be like, hey, my babe actually like doesn't do well with crowd. Not even saying what to do. Hey, can you like be there for her? Like just be there. I just want to hang out with my boys. He doesn't even have to say anything, just one sentence, and she would show up. But it was just being so busty, like, come here. Why are you with him? Well, from what she said, I'm just imagining, come here, why are you with him? He doesn't want to be with you. Like, no. Like, regardless of you knowing if she has social anxiety or not, you stepped out of line. You shouldn't be talking. There's a better way to go about it. Like, hey, are you doing okay? Check up on her instead. Not, leave him alone. He doesn't. She actually said that to the babe. He doesn't want to be, you're following him up and down. Stop following him up and down. All she could say is, come and hang out with us.
So would you say the babe should have gone Bianca or Juke one?
Oh God, giving her some dirty slip.
But
I don't know.
But not blaming anyone, but like me, if I knew that my babe doesn't do well in like public spaces, like she's gonna be with me throughout. Like I wouldn't first of all even leave her on like a random set of people that she's not really familiar with. Because I know she doesn't do well in like those crowds, so she's always going to be with me. So I'm like, her man too also like leaving the babe just with some randoms. And so I'm like, okay, like Wagwan, man, you already knew this, but I guess your friend too, she should have, allowed it. Because I've also avoided all of that too.
It's very funny how he probably even told her, hey, let's test this, let's just see. If you have anything, just come, follow me. Be with me. Do you understand? He probably even also told her that, like, okay, just see how far you can go, see these friends, stay with them. If you have any issue, just come, follow me, be with me. Then the person outside is now. You see how you never know what people are going through. Some people be selling you dreams. You will not mind your business. Like, mind your business. Yeah. The babe should literally have gone Bianca on her. Mind your business. Like,
Amebo. That's I saw one tweet with. I saw an interesting tweet with one of my friends. She tweeted this past week. It kind of relates to this. She said, it's so important to meet people where they meet you because they will ask you, did I ask you? and they will absolutely be right. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Some people don't understand
sometimes,
that.
like,
Did
bro,
I
like
ask you?
you do
That's such a
something,
Nigerian thing.
and like that asks you, and you not deep it. Last, so this person don't ask me.
Yes, and it'll be something. The thing is, it'll be something so good though, but you just be like, yeah. But for real, did they actually ask
For real,
you?
though.
Like
So
they
all those
didn't.
unsolicited advice. I mean, I know that's what this whole podcast piece. Like anytime I'm like, advising my boys, like no one's really asking me. So maybe Amita I should be thinking,
Did
no
I
one really
ask
asked for my
you?
input.
Did they ask you?
Yeah. But as a social commentator, as I am, like I have an obligation to do my own quota.
Yo, Deedee. I bet ask Manny P about how his Tuesday went.
Oh, Manny P, how did your Tuesday? How did your Tuesday go?
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. What happened on Tuesday?
This past Tuesday. So basically, remember? Do you remember like a few months?
Oh, this fucking cunt.
When Manny P was like, when my team and your team meet.
Oh my god! Do you know that I knew it happened because Chooks posted. You actually posted. I was like, oh my god, this thing happened. Even though, so what happened?
We went to their yard, spun their block, shot all of them dead.
It was not just 1-0.
Oh, but did they score a goal?
1-0. They're playing haram ball. They're playing haram ball.
You guys that were playing halal. You ball. You guys have scored.
Guy, yucky, man. Guy, Man City penetrates you guys, man.
Pause, bro. What the fuck is that, bro?
You guys, man.
Pause. You know the word like that.
Yo, you know that. Okay, you guys don't listen to. Kanye West, but there was one song where J Electronica said something. Is it thunder? Lightning will strike, or God will punish, or something like that. Lightning will strike the Bushes or the Clintons for what they did to Rwanda. That's the same thing right now, man. Lightning is about to strike Atletico Madrid for what they did.
But how did you feel on Tuesday? Cause I never called you after the game. Like, how did you feel on Tuesday? What was your feeling? What was your reaction?
Up until the end, last minute, I honestly thought we were going to pop you guys. Like, you guys, your ball is so disgusting, man. They said in the last 20 minutes, the ball was in play for only 11 minutes, bro.
Actually, last 30 minutes.
Bro. Guys, so I'm like, I don't know what that was useless, bro. The part that killed was when your guy was rushing off the pitch, man, and they're stoning the guy. Man.
If you were in Old Trafford, would you have done the same thing?
I'll stone the guy, man, honestly. But me, I'll even use coins when the thing he broke.
Bro, I won't lie, but I've never felt happy about the results. Like, I know we won La Liga and everything last season, but it didn't. Guy, do I hate Manchester United? So it was like double pleasure. But I was like, what? Like, we just, oh my god. I was like, I have to insult these guys. Story today.
But you guys are leaving like the next round, man.
No problem. We've done our job.
You guys are getting knocked out.
We've sent you guys home. Just
okay. So what? That line was earthquakes will strike this nation for what Bush did to Rwanda. Sorry, earthquakes will strike this nation for what Bush. Earthquakes will.
Guys, as an American at that moment, but as an American in that moment, but are you meant to say amen? Because obviously what they did to Rwanda was bad, but you obviously don't want the earthquakes to like strike you because it will affect your home.
Guys, if you have not listened to that song, that Jesus Lord, just listen to J Electronica's parts, man. The guy was going in, man. Now his verse was actually hard.
J Electronica. I think the only time I was listening to J Electronica was him, Jay and Travis on his album.
His album? Okay.
Yeah, J Electronica's album.
I've never listened to his album, man.
This was the album he finally dropped after like how many years of this thing? How many years of like saying, oh, the album is coming.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. Any last things I have to talk about? I guess what we're listening to this week. Deedee, Daluchuku.
Yeah, I'm here.
Deedee, what are you listening to this week? or you know what? Yeah, Deedee, what are you listening to this week?
What am I listening to this week? I actually started listening to this Ayoje's new song, Want You. I liked it. Well, for
But
sure.
but
But
what
yeah, that's
happened?
pretty much it. I'm watching The Last Kingdom. It's pretty cool. I'm on like season 2. And yeah, nothing much
Okay.
again.
That's
Yeah.
that's a dope show, man.
Yeah, it is. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. What's about you guys?
Manny, what about you?
Man, yeah, this week I just realized that more I might actually like an EDM concert, man, because I was playing all these like type of EDM beat songs like over this past week, and like I was like, yo, these are fucking classics. I don't know if you guys remember, um, Fireflies. Oh, this is not one of them, but Fireflies by Owl City.
Oh yeah,
I was
yeah, I
listening,
remember that.
yeah, I was listening to some Swedish House Mafia, some Calvin Harris.
I need
Bro,
them concert. I need them concert always looks lit, but
bro,
the only thing is in my head, I'm like, are these people like actually late because they are late, or are they late because they're under the influence? Like,
bro,
fam,
they're on. So go
that's
ahead.
my own. No, I like that's usually my own question. Is that kind of thing where I'm like, can I get as late as the way these people get late at this concert? So,
Bro, no, they're on drugs, 100%. Because one of my friends, that she went for, I don't know if you guys know Tim Impala. So like Tim
yeah, I know the
Impala,
guy. Yeah, he came to Toronto.
yeah,
No?
yeah, the groups. Like, bro, I didn't know these guys before that concert, but I started listening to their shit. I was like, yo, these guys are fucking fire. Like,
Bro,
this shit is hard.
and the place was sold out. Like the place was
Yo,
packed.
see the crowd. But she was basically yarning me that there's this drug basically. It's not legal in Canada, but like in
Yeah.
the States, like it's legal. Like they'll give you this drug to take before their concert.
With
Like
them
literally.
I'm sorry,
specifically
what?
or
They
in
drug
general?
you before the concert.
It's not like you take it like you take it yourself. Like you take it before the concert. Like they sell it at the venue.
Why? Are you saying that they give them drugs before the concert? Where is this?
Yeah, it's just like just search Tim Impala and like
Tim Impala.
Tim Impala, like yeah, like Tim Impala. That's the group, and I guess like drugs or whatever. This is how she was explaining.
Tim Impala in Canada.
Tame. No, I think they're an American group.
Oh, America.
Tame and Impala IMPA.
Oh, I know them. Yeah.
So
Tim
basically,
Impala.
because they had like their show is like a whole experience whereby there's like lights and like even if you listen to the type of music, because you know there's some music that you can only listen to and really enjoy if you're actually high. Yeah. Like all these like because of like the instruments, bro. I'm like, this thing. There's no way this person made this sober. There's no way. So like with the whole lights, the whole experience, and the whole sound, like I guess the drug also enhances the experience. But I guess it's legal in the States, but they tried to do it here in Canada, but it's illegal in Canada, so they couldn't do it here in Canada. But like the lights were nuts. Like she was showing me like videos and stuff. I was like, looks like nothing I've ever seen before. This looks like nothing I've ever seen. Like they actually put on like
it looks like they came here March 9th.
Yeah, recently. Like 2 weeks ago.
It is said Tame Impala is the psychedelic music project of Australian
psychedelic music.
So I'm guessing you need it's like a whole psychedelic experience to enjoy the music and everything. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Watching a YouTube video about it. This is insane. Somebody will go on with headache. Look at the lights.
So now headache they disturb you. It's the experience.
No, for real, because some people like they have epilepsy, right?
Yes, you can't attend these things to have epilepsy.
Yeah,
I mean epilepsy is epilepsy. You're not good with lights. You're not good with lights. You're epileptic. I didn't know this.
No.
I swear.
Yeah, but you can wear like shades and stuff. But yeah, so some of the songs that you listen to from Tame Impala eventually, like literally, like if what's the first time you listen to it, you're going to listen to it like 5 times. Eventually, the less I know, the better. Let It Happen, and there's Borderline. Those 4 songs, listen to it and get back to me. Like they're life changing. Not life changing, but like they're fucking great. But yeah, I'd like to do that and just be high out of my mind and go to a Tame Impala concert, to be honest. But yeah, Chooks, what have you listening to?
Me, I've been listening to it's It's Buka. It's like the specifically the song is called Pok Pok Po or Pok Pok Po, depends how you pronounce it.
Yeah, you're so local, man. What the hell?
No. This is genuinely such a fire song, and it's not a local song. Like it's actually such a fire song. But obviously, I know the title makes it seem like it's not. It's actually so nice. It's called Pok Pok Po. I don't know how you pronounce it, but this stuff is fire. And what have I been
Tame
watching?
Impala is by one person. It's like literally one person.
It's
a group.
It's a group, but like there's like the most popular guy. There's like the main guy. That's why
like Maroon
5, yeah.
Maroon 5 vibe. Okay, I get it.
That's why I always thought it was that guy. I always thought it was that guy. I never knew it was like a whole like group. But I knew it was an experience because I kept seeing snaps, bro. Like last week, I was like, damn, this is crazy. But yeah,
anyway.
And I've been watching Drive to Survive, and I'm about to start Top Boy.
I want to watch that. I've never watched that before. Interesting.
Top Boy.
You gotta watch that shit, my guy.
All the Toronto mans are getting their UK accent on.
Bro.
Oh my god, if Emmanuel and his wife should watch that thing, that's all they'll keep doing on their story.
Yeah, I was watching that P. I was looking for my butcher knife. I couldn't find it.
What?
But
even Emmanuel Stanley, please save that show from him. Because he will go over and start doing oi.
we get so hyped. There's a part that they're about to ride out. They're about to go fuck somebody up. And I had to pause this P. I had to go find Stan. I was like, bro, this is what happened, man. And we're just hyped.
Man.
God, why do you guys get so so hyped about this thing,
bro? The violence is exciting, isn't
it? No, not really. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, guys, man. Deedee, you want to take us out?
Yeah, I do. Well, this was fun. If you listened up to this end, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We love you. Kisses. Take care of yourselves. Re-listen to old episodes. And yeah, this is for Yans only. And thank you so much for listening. Toodles.
Thank you for listening.